Good morning, YouTubians. It's Kermit's Ghost, and it is time for the bees. The bees, not the bees. Yes, the bees. Now, before I start with the bees, I left a couple out in my last video of the A's, and I'll quickly show you those. There's 4. There is The Adventures of Robin Hood, the Errol Flynn version. Adult life skills with Jodie Whittaker. She's the one from Doctor Who, the new Doctor. Stephen King's Apt Pupil. Highly recommend this film. And the last of the A's was Alpha. Don't know why I missed them. Here we go. Okay, bees. We'll go through these quick because they are just shy of 300, so I need to plow through them as quick as possible. Babe. I like that film. Babe, Pig in the City. This is an import from America. I don't know if this is out in the UK yet, but I picked that up a while ago. The Babe. This is the story of Babe Ruth. It's a biopic starring John Goodman. Babel. Brad Pitt. The Babadook. Scary movies are really not my kind of thing. More my wife's type of film. Baby Driver, better than I thought, and it's got Kevin Spacey. I don't mind watching Kevin Spacey. I really don't. Baby Mama. I know he did terrible things, but I still like the guy's acting. Babylon AD. I don't know if you're getting a lot of glare because it's quite bright. Hold that thought. Okay, that'll do. Bachelor Party. Tom Hanks. Backdraft. This is a very, very good film, in my opinion. Great director, great cast. For me, this is one of Robert De Niro's best roles. He's like the fire inspector. Back to the Future Part 1. Back to the Future Part 2. And not everybody's choice, but my favourite, Back to the Future Part 3. Love that one. I like that one. First one, then second one. It's not to say I don't like the second one. I like them all. Just one a little bit better than the others. Backtrack, Adrian Brody. This is a German import. Backup Plan. The Backup Plan. So it's getting quite a pile over here, so we line them up. Bad Boys, yeah, it's a really good film. I'm pretty sure they're making a third one. I'm pretty sure I've read that somewhere. Bad Boys 2, this was an import. I think it's from Italy. Don't know if you can get that in the UK yet. Not sure. This is part of the HMV Premium line. Number 63 from 1955. This is Bad Day at Black Rock. Bad Education, Jack Whitehall. It's based off like a TV show, but it's a standalone film. You don't need to see the TV show to appreciate the film. Funny, very funny film. Badland. Was it Badlands? No, Badland. This one is Badlands. This is Mike Sheen, Sissy Spacek. This is Premium Collection number 53 from 1973. Bad Lieutenant. This is they did remake it with Nicolas Cage, and this is the original with Harvey Keitel. Quite a harrowing watch. As a nun gets raped at the altar. It's an 18. It's not for the faint-hearted. And here is the remake with Nicolas Cage. Bad Mums. And the sequel, Bad Mums, A Bad Mum's Christmas. Bit silly to start with, but it gets better as it goes on. Bad Neighbour. I'm quite a fan of Seth Rogen. I like his movies. And the sequel, Bad Neighbours 2. I think it's got a different title. I think it's just called Neighbours in America. Pretty sure. Bad Santa. For some reason I thought I was Hostile. Yeah, Bad Santa. And the sequel, which I haven't watched yet, still sealed up. Bad Santa's 2. I'll wait Christmas to see that. Bad Teacher. Cameron Diaz and Timberlake, amongst others. Bad Times at the El Royale. Bad Words. The Ballad of Lefty Brown. This isn't available in the UK, so this is a German import. You can tell it's German because it has this, it's actually printed on. And you can, I think I've shown you this before, you can reverse the art on the inside and it has literally the same cover as the outside, all but the printed label, the printed like age rating. Oh, my hatred for this film knows no bounds. Bambi. Just saying it gets sick in my throat. Bandidas. Again, German import, not available in the UK. Bangkok Dangerous. Now, I'm sorry I'm rattling through these films, but there is a lot to get through. And the last video was like 100 less films, and it took like 27 hours to upload. So, The Bank Job, true story, very good. Jason Statham, quite violent in places. What the hell is this? Oh, Barbarella. Watch it, Kermit. Barbed Wire. Barney's Version. John Goodman again in Barton Fink. Basic, again, German import. Don't think this is available in the UK. Basil the Great Mouse Detective. In the States, I think this is just called The Great Mouse Detective. I think. Yes, it is, because I have the English and the American version, because I bought the American version first, then it finally did come out for the picture disc in the UK, but I didn't buy it for the picture disc. I bought it again because it has the spine numbers, and I've got all the available classics, Disney classics. There's about 4 or 5 missing. Basic Instinct, Sharon Stone. Basic Instinct 2. This has David Marcy. Wasn't he the governor in The Walking Dead? I think so. Base Kit Ball. Not seen that yet. It's just sealed up. Batman, the Tim Burton one. Saw that in the pictures. It was absolutely heaving the cinema, and I think it was like a few of us from work, and I had to sit right at the front, like right to the edge, and I was craning my neck. Oh god, it's awful, awful experience. Batman Returns. Batman and Robin. I think this is out of Batman Forever. Isn't that the third one? I'm not sure. I can't remember which order they go in. I enjoyed this film. I didn't see it at the cinema. Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice 3D Ultimate Edition. Woo! Yeah, very good. Well, I thought it was good anyway. Battle Los Angeles, one of the best alien invasion films. Saying that, I like pretty much all alien invasion films. Batteries Not Included. I think this is getting a UK release soon. Don't quote me on that. That's all my films you can play on a Region B player. Battleship. Oh, this is that one with Taylor Kish. Liam Neeson's in this, but don't buy it if you're a Liam Neeson fan just because he's in this, because he's not in it a lot. He's only in it for a very short time. Battle of the Bulge. This is number 24 of the premium collection from 1965. Gotta love a war movie. You gotta. Russian import. I don't think I've ever seen anybody else with a Russian import on the community. This is Battle of the Sexes. This got a region locked version in the States, and then it came out I think in Germany, but they removed the English audio, so it's only in German. So I had to go all the way to Russia. Well, I didn't go personally. The Bay. Baywatch with The Rock. Loved the TV show when I was younger for obvious reasons. Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, and this is the premium collection number 54 from 1953. It says it all on the spine, but I haven't got the macro lens because I'd be permanently going backwards and forwards. Yeah, a monster movie. Okay, I'm going to pause it there and get the next pile down. Okay, so the next one is Beastly. Beautiful Creatures. Beauty and the Beast. This is classic number 30. in 3D. I'm quite a big 3D fan. And then you got Beauty and the Beast. This is a live version with Emma Watson and Dan Stevens, I think he's in this. But you got a whole host of voice actors: Emma Thompson, Ian McKellen, Stanley Tucci, Ewan McGregor, Josh Gad, Luke Evans, Kevin Kline. Great film. 3D is really good on it too. Bean. Pretty sure I had another Bean movie somewhere. Do that too. Anyway, A Beautiful Mind. Russell Crowe. Very good film. Be Cool. This is the sequel to Get Shorty, which you'll see in the G's. Get Shorty. Be Cool. Becoming Jane. This is German release. This is Bedazzled. You can't get this over in this country yet. Brendan Fraser, Elizabeth Hurley. Funny film. Very funny. Beetlejuice. Michael Keaton. And directed by Tim Burton, I think. Yeah, Tim Burton. But you can tell it's Tim Burton. B-movie. Some may say he was an auteur. Beethoven. This was an import. I'm pretty sure this isn't available in the UK. Could be wrong. Plays fine. Region B locked players. Beethoven second. I think this is only available in the UK. It says it's region B locked, but I'm not 100% sure that is accurate. It's a picture disc. I kind of like the second one as much as the first one. Don't think I've seen the third or the fourth one. Beginners. Don't think I have anyway. Before I Go to Sleep. Nicole Kidman. Bedtime Stories. Adam Sandler. I'm doing this because there's a lot of glare in the lens, so I'm hoping you're not getting it. Bedtime Stories. Adam Sandler. Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Just as you say, oh, they don't make films like this anymore, they go ahead and make Mary Poppins 2. Begin Again. Keira Knightley. I do like Keira Knightley. Good cast in that as well. The Beguiled. Now this is a good film. Clint Eastwood, set during the American Civil War as a wounded soldier. He sort of happens across this house full of women of all different ages, teenagers to middle age, and they all take a shine to him, but I won't give away the end. It's a good film. Good film. And then they remade it. Colin Farrell is in the place of Clint Eastwood in that case. Behind the Candelabra. This is Liberace. Is it Liberace? Yep. Michael Keaton. I will watch, not Michael Keaton, Michael Douglas. I will watch anything with Michael Douglas in. Robert De Niro in Being Flynn. Being John Malkovich. Malkovich. Oh, okay. And underrated, I don't think anybody's got this in their collection, or I've not seen it in their collection. Peter Sellers in Being There. I haven't seen this since it came out in the 70s. Yeah, 1979. Very good film. Be Kind, Rewind. Will kids today get that reference? Be Kind, Rewind? I don't know. Belle. Bend It Like Beckham. A very young Keira Knightley and Parminder Nagra from lots of things. ER 28. Behind Enemy Lines. This is Owen Wilson, Gene Hackman. Very good film. Didn't like the sequel as much, but it's a very good film. Ben-Hur. Now this is the one that's missing from the premium collection. I've got like 1 to 80, then 82, and 83. So I think 81 is missing. So either 81's missing or 80 is missing. And it's the Ben-Hur film. So come on HMV, release that missing premium number. The remake, Ben-Hur. This is, I don't know who plays Ben-Hur in this. but I know it's got Morgan Freeman. Come on, Morgan Freeman, get back into acting. Miss your films. Beowulf, a director's cut. I didn't know there was any other kind. I know there's a 3D version, which I'm after. I think it's Germany that has that. Saw it in 3D in the cinema. Very good 3D. It's a good film. I enjoy that film. The best exotic... Squirming on my seat here. The best exotic Marigold Hotel. That's a very good film. Especially of a certain age. And then you got the sequel, but I've not seen the sequel yet. Second best exotic Marigold Hotel. Technically it should be in the S's, but who cares? The best little whorehouse in Texas. Big fan of Burt Reynolds. I like Dolly Parton's singing. Can't say her acting's top notch. I saw a film of her the other day, Unlikely Angel, and although it was very good, she's not the best actress, but she's a very good singer. Better Off Dead, John Cusack. Beverly Hills Chihuahua. Now this film is, I don't think the trilogy is available in America, but this is region free, people, so if you need it, import it. It's like a tenner to import, I think, and you get all three films in here. There's no art on the discs, but there you go. You're going to get the films, and that's what matters. Beyond the Edge. Beyond a Reasonable Doubt. I've bought this a few times. I keep forgetting I've got this film, and I've given it to countless members of the family. Michael Douglas. For some reason I go in there and say, oh, I haven't seen that film before. I keep buying it. Bewitched. This is an Australian import. These things are printed on. It's not a sticker. You can't peel them off. But if you can get past that, which I clearly can because I got them. Nicole Kidman, Will Ferrell in Bewitched. Very sort of its time, but I like it. It's a good film. Based on the TV show. BFG, this has got very good 3D in this, and I just love the story. I think it's really sort of heartwarming. Based on the Roald Dahl. Get there in the end. Roald Dahl, directed by Spielberg. Yes, it is. And there's a little girl in this, the one who sat on the giant's hand. Her dad actually stars in this as well. He's like the Queen's butler. There you go. Bicycle Thieves. That's an Arrow release. Big. I actually bought this, and then because I live only about 20 minutes on the town, probably not even that. I bought this, imported it from Germany, felt very chuffed, went to the town, and I saw it on the shelf in HMV. Didn't realise it was already out. That is annoying. So there you go, Big Eyes. Tim Burton, and he's not his silly usual self. Big fat important movie. I think this has got, or did have, I had the DVD, and it was called The American Christmas Carol. Big Fish. Is that a Terry Gilliam film? No, that's a Tim Burton film too. Well, I never. Big Fish and Begonia. Anime. Beautiful animation. Big Game. I'm kind of going off my Reynolds a little bit. Big Hero 6. I still buy his films. Yeah, this is number 53 of the Disney Classics. 3D. 3D is very good in that too. Big Lebowski. Love that film. I didn't know that was an 18. Big Miracle. Very, very heartwarming film about 3 whales that get trapped up in the Arctic Circle. You have Drew Barrymore in this, and she's sort of an animal campaigner. She's trying to rally people up to free them because they're trapped in a little pocket of water that's they're trapped in the ice. Basically, they've just got like a little bit of clear water where they can come up and breathe, and it's freezing over, so she has to get people involved, and she gets a lot of people. They get the Russian government, the American president, and it's all based on a true story. Big Mama's House. Watched that about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Good film. Very funny. Big Mama's House 2. Still funny, but not as funny. And then the third one, Like Father, Like Son, not that funny at all. Big Short. Yeah, Big Short. I was thinking of a different film then. The Big Sick. Oh, this is another premium. Number 49 from 1946, The Big Sleep, starring Humphrey Bogart. Big Stone Gap. I saw this on someone else's collection and I thought, yeah, I'll have that. Big Trouble in Little China, and I was wondering if this came with a book, and I opened it the other day, and that'd be old. Came with 2 of everything, 2 books. Don't know what that's about, but yeah, I'm happy. I thought it was heavy. Big Wedding. Big White. It's quite a slow one. This is Woody Harrelson and Robin Williams, Holly Hunter. It's quite a slow film, but it's good. It's good. The Big Year. This is Steve Martin, Owen Wilson, Jack Black. It's also got Ben Parsons from The Big Bang Theory in there. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Great time travel film. Fun. I think they're making a 3rd one of those as well. Billionaire Boys Club. Thank you, Magnus, for sending me that. We did a trade. Billy Elliot. Blimey, that part was getting big there. Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk. Oh, it's quite a title, isn't it? Quite a title. Billy Madison, an early Adam Sandler film. And this lovely pink case. The Birdcage. Robin Williams, Gene Hackman, Nathan Lane and Diane West. This is such a funny film. It's got Hank Azaria in this, I think, as well. Yeah, very, very funny film. Recommend this 100%. Gonna pause it now, get the next pile down. Okay, here we go again. Bird on a Wire, UK release. I think it's only available in UK at the moment. Good film. Mel Gibson, Goldie Hawn. Birdman. Oh, what's the other title? The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance. Interesting way of shooting a film, all in almost like one continual take. Birdman of Alcatraz. This is a great movie. Great movie, and this is a great release as well. You get the book. I think you get a DVD and a Blu-ray. Artwork on both. Nice sort of solid release of that one. The Birds, love this. I love this cover too. Hitchcock in the thing. This is a 50th anniversary in the picture. That's what I was trying to say. Tippi Hedren, great film, great film. Surprised they haven't remade that really. Bird Song. Birth of a Nation, the original. D.W. Griffith studied this at like film school and yeah. Of its time, let's just say that. But then they remade it, Birth of a Nation. I've not actually seen this version yet. The first one, the original one's really long. This is just under 2 hours. This is over 3 hours. Both long movies. Got a lot to say. Steve, once again, Cashier One. Go and check him out. Steve did trade. He sends me the Disney Blu-ray exclusives. Blackbeard's Ghost. I love these old Disney films. Love them. Black Beauty. Used to be a TV show back in the 70s, I think it was. Black Dahlia. Go and see this movie. If you're not going to see the movie, this is based on a true story of a Hollywood actress that was killed in the most horrific way. I mean, she was like cut in half. Her face was like mutilated. Check out the crime scene photographs. They're online. Then watch the film. Black Death. Black 47. I think this is the one that's set during the potato famine in Ireland, 1850s. 1847. Black Hat. This is quite a slow burn, but I enjoyed it. It's about, well, Black Hat is about hackers. You can probably hear my dogs snoring. Might not, because there's a directional microphone, but... Black Hawk Down. Great war film. Black Klansman. Denzel Washington's son. Black Mass. A good film from with Johnny Depp. He plays Whitey Bulger, doesn't he? In this, yeah, Whitey Bulger. Johnny Depp, you've got so much potential. Black or White. This is I haven't actually seen this one. That my wife was watching this on TV, and I said I've got that on Blu-ray. And so she said, "Well, we'll stop it," because she was enjoying it. We'll watch it later. And that was like 2 months ago. We still ain't got around to watching it. Kevin Costner and Octavia Spencer. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. That's for you, Ed. Yeah, great film. Great 3D in that. I really enjoyed that film. Black Rain. But I enjoy most films. I see the good in each film, be it the dialogue, the acting, the cinematography. I look for the good in each film. Black Rock. Some are harder to find. Black Sea. This is better than I thought it was going to be. Jude Law, submarine captain. Yeah, good film. Check it out. Check out the trailer. The sailor. Check out the sailor. Check out the trailer. Black Sheep. This is Chris Farley. And then you have Zombie Sheep in Black Sheep. The guy who inherits a farm. He's got a fear of sheep, and worst nightmares come true. There's zombie sheep on this farm. Black Snake Moan. Samuel Jackson and Christina Ricci, and Timberlake's in that one too. Black Swan. I've not seen this. Not seen it, but I've heard good things. Blade, one of the very early, if not the first. Well, it can't be the first. One of the early. It's a Marvel film. Is this Marvel or DC? Let me know down below. Is this Marvel or DC? Blades of Glory. Very, very funny. Blade Runner. Love this film. This comes with like 45 different versions of it, I think. Just see the longest one, that's all you need to see. And then Blade Runner, the sequel. Quite a slow film, but beautiful to watch. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good film. Even though it's slow. I don't mind slow films. Blair Witch Project. Love that movie. Love it. I've not seen this one though. I don't know if this is a reimagining or a reboot or sequel. I can't remember. Blame It on Rio. Demi Moore. Michael Caine. Blast from the Past. It's a fun movie. Brendan Fraser. What's happened to him? Where is he? Blazing Saddles. Would this get made today? Hilarious film. Bleed for This. Is that Miles Teller? He's in everything, isn't he? Blended. Adam Sandler again. Blindside. This is the film that persuaded me to go into collecting Blu-rays. The Bling Ring. Emma Watson. Is it Emma Watson? Yeah, it is Emma Watson. About the gang that robbing Beverly Hills. Is it Beverly Hills or Hollywood houses? And they got caught. Blitz. Story of Jason Statham chasing down a cop killer. The Blob. Steve McQueen. Blockers. Should this be in C? Blood. Blue Jasmine. I'm going to pause it again and go and get the next pile of movies. Okay, on to the next. Blue Streak. Martin Lawrence. It's a funny film. Blue Steel. This is Jamie Lee Curtis as police officer. This is produced by Oliver Stone and directed by Catherine Bigelow, who was married to James Cameron, and she directed Point Break and others. Blue Thunder. Blood Diamond. Very good film. Very, very good. Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm not a big fan of Leonardo DiCaprio, but that film is very good. Bloodfather. This is better than I thought it was going to be. Mel Gibson, kind of like he's protecting his daughter from the baddies. And good. Blow. Oh, this is Johnny Depp, Penelope Cruz. Premium HMV number 23 from 2001. Bloodwork. Good thriller. Is it Jeff Daniels? Yeah, Jeff Daniels and old Clinty boy there, Clint Eastwood. Angelica Houston's in that too. This is an Arrow release of Blowout. Nancy Travis, John Travolta. Boat That Rocked. This is called Pirate Radio in the US. So if you see this in the US, you think, oh, I'll pick that up. You've probably already got it. Good little UK film set. I think it's sort of set in 60s radio. Yeah, 66. You got a great cast. Philip Seymour Hoffman, I don't particularly like. Bill Nighy, Ryan Evans, Nick Frost, Kenneth Branagh. Very, very good. There is another one in there, and I can't think of his name, and he's not in the title. Chris O'Dowd. That's the one. Steve, Cashier One, Boatniks. Sorry, I'm going to mention you every time I see one because they mean that much to me. Bobby Kennedy, Anthony Hopkins, Sharon Stone. Why can't you get this in the UK? This is clearly an import from Germany, I think. Netherlands. It's on the Netherlands. Thank God we got the pick of European films and Australia, and occasionally you do get the American region free film. Bodyguard. Love Kevin Costner movies, all of them. Bohemian Rhapsody. Picked this one up this morning, and I've already popped it in a purple case. Yeah, don't ask me where I got the purple case from, because I'm not going to tell you. Purple, lovely. Doesn't it look good in the purple case? I don't keep the slips, they're all going to go in a box up in the attic. Body Heat. Body of Lies. Where's Body of Evidence? I know the Americans got it, but it's region locked. Come on, release Body of Evidence. William, oh God, what's his name? I've lost train of thought. It's got Sharon Stone and William Dafoe. William Dafoe? I think it's William Dafoe. Body of Evidence. That's Body of Lies. That's a good, really good film. Bolt. This is in 3D. Yes, it is in 3D. I've put the 3D cover underneath because the 3D cover doesn't have the classic number on it. So you've got the 2D there. No, you've got the 3D one there, 2D one there. And I've just kept it in the old classic number one, see? Number 48. Bolt. Bone Collector. I think this is one of Angelina Jolie's best films. She's with Denzel Washington. He's like a paraplegic. He's one of these forensic investigators, and he gets trapped in a tunnel, and a block of concrete falls and severs his back, so he's a paraplegic. And she's like this up-and-coming young cadet officer. She's not a cadet, she's a fully qualified police officer in America. And there's a serial killer on the loose, and with his help he sort of guides her. She's like his eyes, and he's not hospitalised, but he's got like a bed set up in his apartment. They have a team of people who look after him. Very good film, check it out. Bonfire of the Vanities. Didn't like this when it first came out. I was expecting something different because Bruce Willis was more comedic, as was Tom Hanks, and this there is comedy elements to it, but I didn't like it when it first came out, but it's grown on me. I like it now. She doesn't look like that anymore. Have you seen her in Hawaii Five-0? She too much facial surgery. Bone Tomahawk. Russell Crowe, he's mean. Richard Jenkins, good casting that one. Came with a black case. Brilliant film. Quite the ending. I'm not going to give it away, but if you know the story, great film. Bonnie and Clyde. Boogie Nights. I've not seen this one. Don't think I have anyway. This one with Mark Wahlberg? Yes, it is. Julianne Moore, Burt Reynolds, John Cheeley, John C. Reilly, William H. Macy. Oh, what a cast. Philip Seymour Bloody Hoffman's in it. The Book Club. Book of Life. This is a 3D version. This one I actually got in the post this morning. Book of Love. That's the girl from Big Bang Theory. Kaylee, how do you pronounce her surname? Kuko. Kaylee Kuko. Bookshop. Thank you to my daughter. She got me this a year or so ago. It's an Australian import. The Bookshop. The Book Thief. The Book of Eli. I love the look of this film. The tint they use when they film it. It's a post-apocalyptic film. They're all after a book. I'm not going to tell you what the book is, but well, I am, because they do mention it. It's the Bible. They're after the Bible. Bit of a twist in the film. Boondock Saints. This I know has what's his name? Billy Connolly in it. Oh, Norman Reedus is in that as well. Borg versus McEnroe. This is sort of era that I was watching tennis when I was growing up. Borg and McEnroe. Born on the 4th of July. Tom Cruise plays Ron Kovic. I think this is the closest he got to an Oscar. This is an amazing movie. Born Yesterday. I think this is getting a release in the UK. Why do Americans put this sticker thing on the top? And these little clip things on the side. John Goodman, Don Johnson, and Melanie Griffiths again. She was quite a looker in the day. Women shouldn't feel pressurised to mutilate their faces to make them look younger. Grow old gracefully. The Borrowers, John Goodman. The Boston Strangler. Tony Curtis, such an actor. Boulevard. I've not seen this one. This is another one of those Robin Williams that, well, you're not going to get to see any new Robin Williams, and that's my point. I'm savouring these. I'm not going to watch them sort of just like binge watch all these films. I'm going to sort of slowly release them like he's still alive over the years. Bit macabre, but there you go. The Boss. Melissa McCarthy. She's like Marmite. You either love her or hate her. I really do like her. Bottle Rocket. Saw this at the cinema. Wes Anderson. I don't like this cover though. This is a Criterion. Yeah. Criterion. You get the book, a notebook, and the Blu-ray. No DVD, no code, which is not a problem. I don't collect either. The Bourne collection, the complete Bourne collection. This is 4 movies. You get the Identity, the Supremacy, the Ultimatum, and the Legacy. I do have Jason Bourne. It's in the J's somewhere, and you get I think it's a bonus disc as well. Bounty Hunter. Kind of forgettable. Bowfinger. This is Steve Martin and Eddie Murphy. This took me it took ages to come out. I don't think that's out anywhere else either. Well, no, I think it did get a US release recently. Box Trolls. It's such a funny film. Such great animation as well. And it does have, I think it has the voices of Simon Pegg and Nick Frost in this somewhere. Great 3D. The Box. Everybody was saying that this is a crap film. I think it's intriguing, and I would push that button like there was no tomorrow. The Boy. This was recently in a Big Paulie's Blu-ray bin. He did the pound, what's in the Poundland bin thing. That's it. Get there in the end, and I'm going to be watching this tonight is the way you're describing it. I want to see that. The Boy and the Beast animation. Boy Choir. I think I saw that at the cinema. This is an Australian import. Boyhood, a film that's set over, is it like 15 years? Can't remember the time frame. Boy in the Striped Pajamas. Braveheart. The Brave One. Good film. Brave. This is not a Disney classic. This is a Disney Pixar 3D. Did I see it in 3D at the cinema? I can't remember. Seen it in 2D on Blu-ray, but I've not seen 3D yet. But I've heard it's good. Braven. This is a good film, and it's set, which is unusual, during the day. It's like you get the baddies coming. He's like a cabin in the woods sort of thing, which is usually set at night, and this is set during the day in the snow, so it's nice and bright. It's good, and that's that Jason Momoa Aquaman. Brawl in Cell Block 99. Much better than I thought it was going to be. Nice and violent. When he stamps on his skull, ooh, lovely. Brassed Off. Pete Postlethwaite, Ewan McGregor, English film. Set up north. Yeah, with brass bands and the coal mines and all that sort of thing. Breezy. This was in a collection of Clint Eastwood films. I don't think he appears in it. I think it's just that he's directed by Clint Eastwood. Breezy. Haven't seen this, I think, since it came out in could be the 80s. When did this come out? If this is the film I'm thinking of. 1973. Yeah, it was quite raunchy if I remember. Breakfast at Tiffany's. Audrey Hepburn. I think I've got all of her films that are available at the moment. The Breakfast Club. Wasn't like that when I was at school. Breaking and Entering. This is a pretty good film as well. Jude Law saw this at the cinema. How old it is? It's got the old Blu-ray. This is a really old one. Yeah. On the Blu-ray, look, the pattern, the blue pattern, and this actually telling you what titles are going to come out. Oh God, look at this. Titles that are going to come out: Gone in 60 Seconds, Con Air, Chicken Little, The Rock. That's how old this film is. That's forthcoming titles. Breaking and Entering, good film. Breadwinner, outstanding animation on this film, and just a lovely story. Breadwinner. The Breakup. This was advertised as like a rom-com. There's no com about it. Not much rom either, really. It's Breathe. Who's in this? Claire Foy on The Crown. Brewster's Millions. I love this film. I'm surprised they haven't remade this. Have they? I don't think they have. No. You'd have to up the ante a bit. You can spend 30 million probably in a single month. $30 million. Probably spend that in a single night now. Brighton Rock. But that was actually filmed in Brighton. The remake was filmed in Hastings, which is like 20 miles up the coast from Brighton. Not sure why, because it's all still there. Bridget Jones's Diary. Probably the Brighton Council wanted too much money. Love this film. Kind of a Christmassy film, that is. It's all set around Christmas. Not many people see it as a Christmas film though. Bridget Jones' Edge of Reason. Still a good movie. The second one's really good. The third one took a while to get going for me. It seemed like they were trying too much to be a Bridget Jones film, but once it started going, it got a lot better. And the scene where they're carrying her when she's going to give birth and she's carrying them, they're carrying her up the road and they can't quite pick her up. She's very funny. Bridge to Terabithia. This is a lovely film, and there's a film that came out around about the same time, The Last Mimsy. Get that on Blu-ray. I do like that film too. This is Sophia Robb, Sophia something. Good film. A Bridge Too Far. You haven't got to, but I have to get the war films. I do like a war film. Yeah, picture disc. As do you, Blu-ray Ben. You like a war film too. And keeping with the theme, Bridge on the River Kwai. Alec Guinness, William Holden, Jack Hawkins. Such a good film. Such a sort of Sunday afternoon. Put the film on. Roast dinner cooking in the background. Yeah. Okay, pause it. Next block. Okay, so next one up is A Bridge of Spies. This got the Oscar nomination for the actor that was the spy. I can't think of his name, but he put a good performance in. Tom Hanks. Good spy film. Brief Encounter. Bridesmaids in a lovely pink case. Bride Wars. Brideshead Revisited. I used to watch this TV show when I was a kid. Good cast in this. Michael Gambon, Emma Thompson, Hayley Atwell, Ben Whishaw, and Matthew Good. Matthew Good, isn't he the one that's in that Witches and Vampires TV show? He's ageless. Broadway Danny Rose. Again, this is Woody Allen. Not many people like Woody Allen. Probably for what he does, or did, still doing. Anyway, Tom Hardy as Bronson in this lovely red case. What is it about Tom Hardy and women, eh? Why do they all love him? Brooklyn. Brooklyn's Finest. That's that Ethan Hawke. I'm not a fan of Ethan Hawke, but I'll watch him. The Bronze. Now this has got the girl from Big Bang Theory as well. Miss, how do you pronounce her name? Roush? I don't know. Her. The small one with the squeaky voice. Although she's only got a squeaky voice in the Big Bang Theory. Broken Arrow. A film again of its time. Travolta, Slater. But enjoyable. Broken City, Mark Wahlberg. We're almost at the end, maybe about another 40 films. Broken Trail, what we got? Robert Duvall. Yeah, Robert Duvall. Brothers Grimm. Now I saw this at the cinema and I thought the effects were amazing, but I haven't seen it since, and I can't imagine they've held up. This is a fair few years old now. Really, these people should put a bloody big date on it so you can see what year this came out. I'm not seeing it, but it's probably not aged well. Brother Bear. This is number 43 of the Disney Classics. Brothers Bloom. This stars Adrian Brody, amongst other people. We've got Rachel Weisz, Mark Ruffalo. Brick Mansions. Is that a sticker? That's printed on there. Brimstone came in a lovely black case. Something loose in there. Alright, not anymore. Yet Guy Pearce, I like his acting. Kit Harington from Game of Thrones, Jon Snow, and Dakota Fanning is in this. Bruce Almighty. I do have Evan Almighty is in the E's. Bubba Hotep. Now this is such a good film. This is about a mummy that's sort of plaguing a nursing home, and in there you have the real Elvis, because he switched places with somebody years ago. Now he's living his life in a nursing home, and a black JFK played by Ozzie Davis. Good film, very good film. Bucket List. Such a sad film. Morgan Freeman, Jack Nicholson. These two got terminal cancer, and it's about them ticking off things off their bucket list. One's rich and the other one's just an average Joe. Good film. Bugsy Malone. Yeah, it's a good film, but I don't know if I like it that much. Bullet. Great film. Bullet to the head. A lot of people hate this. I quite like this. I think it's a pretty decent Stallone film. I think that Jason Momoa's in this as well. Yeah. Yes, he is. And Christian Slater's in this as well. Bulletproof. Is this the only 18 rated Adam Sandler film? I think it is. Bug's Life. That's quite that's a ride in the animal kingdom in Disney, and ooh, very dated. Don't know if it's still going. Bunch of Amateurs. This is a film with Burt Reynolds, and it's set in England about this guy who he's an aging movie star. He thinks he's the best thing since sliced bread, but he's not anymore. He's just known for action films, and he gets a call off his agent saying that somebody wants to film something in England, so he goes there thinking it's going to be like this big production, and it's just like an amateur dramatics society, and watch it. It's very, very good. Very funny. Bunny and the Bull. Bunraku. I bought this because it's got a great cast. I've yet to see it. Josh Hartnett's in this, Woody Harrelson, Ron Perlman, and of course Demi Moore. The Burbs. This came with this came with a bookie. Burbs. Buried. Not for the claustrophobic. Birkenhair. This is an old one. Ooh. I don't think this is this is from 1972. Don't know if this is the original telling of Birkenhair. It could be. It could well be. And then it was remade, retold, should I say, as a comedy. Simon Pegg, Andy Serkis, Ida Fisher, Tom Wilkinson, and the guy who's in the two Ronnies. You got Ronnie and not Reggie. Ronnie Barker. I can't think of his name. Little fella. Does Wiltshire Farm food ads, died recently. He's in this as well. Very deep voice. Burn After Reading. I didn't particularly like this film when I first saw it. Well, that was the last time I saw it. So Coen Brothers is probably gonna grow on me if I watch it again. Burning. Saw this when I was at school. I didn't actually see it in school. I was at my mate's house after school. Good horror film. Burnt. Bradley Cooper. Bushwick. This was the first film bought in HMV in Brighton when it opened 2 years ago, because I was the first customer and this is the first film bought. There you go. Should have a blue plaque up with me, picture of me. Butch Cassidy and a Sundance Kid. Classic film. Newman and Redford. Butler, saw this at the cinema. This is a great film and such an amazing cast. Robin Williams, Liev Schreiber, Alan Rickman, Vanessa Redgrave, James Marsden, Cuba Gooding Jr., Jane Fonda, Cusack, Oprah Winfrey, Forrest Whitaker. Brilliant film. Butterfly Effect trilogy. Yeah, all three films, but at the time when I bought this, you can only buy it as a set of three. Couldn't buy, so I only really wanted the first one. Ashton Kutcher, a good time travel film. Philip Seymour Hoffman's in that, isn't he? Yes, he is. Bye Bye Man. And the last two, By the Sea. This is it's like a pet project with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. It was written and directed by Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, so kind of a sort of a vanity project for them. And Bicentennium. And that is it for the bees. Thank goodness. That went on forever. C's. How many C's are there? Oh, God, that's quite a few. Get off me, Kermit. There's quite a few C's, so that's going to be a long one too. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.